Hi, Chanel. Today's Friday. It's a bit forecast out there. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Hey, lady. Oh, well. What are you doing? Hey. Yeah. You being okay? Well, it is right now just 3:04. And honestly, guys, luckily I didn't film it on camera, but I accidentally hurt my toe through one of these wheels down here, just right down here, and it was like so painful. Like, guys, you wouldn't even believe it. Like, oh my god, it was so painful. But honestly, at least it's healed up now. But yeah, oh wow. But it was just like very painful. But yeah. Yeah, it was just, that kind of feeling, when obviously, like things these days are just how they are. But yeah. Guys, like today is Friday, and today I'm going out somewhere tonight. Going to a place called Camden, it's like a Camden Civic Centre. It's somewhere where I'm going tonight, so it'll be very good. And plus, I'm really looking forward to it, and it'll be good. So yeah, but obviously I can't bring these guys along. But I could easily talk to you guys all about it when I get back tonight, which will be good. But yeah, I'm just right now on my MacBook and everything like that. So yeah, but guys, today's a very, very great day today. Thank the Lord. And guys, I do not have to go to my music school on the weekends now, which is very good. Woohoo! That's very good. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just right now going to YouTube. Oh, wow. Oh. So I was just watching him. Yeah. Well, guys, today is a very good day. Obviously, I just said that. Well, guys, if you guys didn't know, I've got a show on tomorrow night on the 22nd of August, and guys, it's very, very going to be a very, very busy weekend. Actually got 3 busy weekends. Got one this week, next week, and the week after. Yep, so pretty much wish me good luck. But anywho, but yeah, so these are the gigs I've got coming up. Alright, yeah, so I basically just posted it out. Anywho, yeah, okay. Yep, so this is tomorrow night, Battle of the Bands, tomorrow night. I'm on from 7:30pm to 8:30pm. Oh, and then also I've got another gig coming up, for Halloween, called Halloween Festival. I think it's hosted by the Hollow Graves, so that'll be very, very good. And then obviously I got my birthday bash concert, then obviously, I got another one next weekend, and I got another one on the 19th of September, yeah, and then that's next week. But yeah, guys, there's so many gigs that I've got going on, but not only just that, but let me just go on my Facebook. Let's just see something. Okay, cool. What is I'm going to tonight? But in here, let me just get this up. Alright, well, I've got a few gigs coming on, yes. I got one tomorrow, I got one next Saturday, and I got one on the 5th of September, then I got one on the 19th of September, then Halloween, 23rd of October, then the 6th of November, and then Christmas Eve, then on the 29th, and then and then on the 31st, yeah, so guys, it's pretty much there, but yeah. Oh, cool. But no, guys, like, it's very good to, like, do these kind of gigs, you know, and obviously it's very, very good. So, yeah. But, you know, guys, it's very good to do gigs, you know, in your own sake, because, you know, like, gigs are very fun, so I feel like doing them, so, yeah. But yeah, it's very, very good, yeah. Alright. So, I have just gotten back to a show thing called Countdown Live. It was a very great show, guys. It was very good. Basically, you know, it's been a huge fun, and we just got back from there, and you know, guys, it's very good. But you know, like as we said, you know, things are, you know, very good, but, you know, I didn't film it, because obviously people might be weird about it, but anyway, let me just tell you what, guys, what's happened. So, basically, what happened was, you know, there was an artist guy named Paul Field, and he is from a band called The Cockroaches, along with his brothers, Anthony Field and John Field, and their friend Jeff Fat. They were basically were band members, but then soon enough they changed to a kids TV show called The Wiggles, and obviously, you know, The Wiggles have now replaced from The Cockroaches, and you know, like, Cockroaches are The Wiggles are the Cockroaches, but you know, that's not the point. Is that, you know, like, Paul Field is like good at is a good singer and everything like that. And the Cockroaches are an Australian band, because we're in Australia. They're from Sydney, Australia. That's very cool. And you know, guys, I really enjoyed myself. And you know, like, there's always like these kind of things that happen, and you know, guys, like, things these days just don't happen for a reason. You know, like, things just go out of head whack, and whatever you think of it. But, you know, guys, it was a very, very great night. You know, I really enjoyed myself. And, you know, like, things these days can't always be of what you want. And, you know, that's not the part of it. But obviously, what a thing that I saw and that I knew, and he showed it on the concert, is a album that they're putting out called Cradle Rock. Yep, Cradle Rock is a saving little lives, which is like babies, toddlers, young children who have Down syndrome and everything like that. And you know, it was very sad. And you know, he lost his, you know, first ever daughter to that name, you know, Bernadette. And you know, like, I watched a little Wiggly podcast that they do, and you know, he was talking to all about it. You know, when, you know, it was so sad. You know, it's very sad to lose a little one. It's very sad to lose anyone, really. But you know, they released the album and everything like that. I need to go try and find it, because yeah, it's very special. You know, and like, guys, you know, you guys should really be looking out for what they do, and you know. But you know, he showed it on stage, and it was very nice of him. But tonight I went to go see Celebrating the Music of Countdown Live, and that was a great concert. And you know, like, there's always been like a few things that people like and what they don't like, and this is how it is. And you know, it's just whatever you think, you know, it's like whatever, you know, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. But you know, people have their different tastes and everything like that. And look, I get it, you know, like, people are like kind of how they are, and that's just how they are. But you never know. Like, people are just like, like getting into the more experiences of things. So yeah, it's something to look out for. But guys, I really enjoyed the countdown. They're saying Bruce Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark. They're saying some disco songs, which I really love, and they topped it off at the end with a AC/DC, Long Way to the Top. It's a long way to the top. If you want the rock and roll. And guys, they featured a former Australian band called INXS. He's Irish, and he's going back to Ireland, I think, sometime on Sunday. And he was at the concert, and he was a very good singer, and someone named Mark Gallagher, who is a lead singer of the band Gangajang. So, guys, that's pretty much very good stuff like that. So it was very nice, and he was doing the rounds a little bit. It was very cool, and there's like some guy who was a big fan of the Cockroaches, and honestly, he was just having fun, but I think he shouldn't have known they couldn't be on stage. But I guess Paul and the Countdown guys, they just let him go on for one song, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. Well, that's going to be it for today's, guys. I had a great time last night. I really enjoyed myself. There's always like some possibilities of like, just getting out of the house and everything like that. So I'm very pleased I did. And it's obviously a good feeling as well for you guys to just, get everything out of the way, and not only just that, but like getting like things in place. And so that's what I really like to do. And I will be going out today because it's nice and sunny outside. But guys, I really enjoyed myself last night. I really appreciated everything that happened last night. Everything was good. And guys, like, not only just that, but like, Paulfield, was very, very great. He's a very good rocker. He's a very good rock star. So, guys, shout out to Paulfield from the Cockroaches and the Countdown Band, like Peter Northcote and, all those other people. And Gangajang's Mark Callaghan being there last night, and also the Irish former INXS person, who would be, is on Instagram, just so you know. Gonna check. I'll be back. Alright. It is, okay, yeah. Okay. It's Kieran Grippen. Yep. So shout out to Kieran Grippen, the former INXS Irish singer from 2011 to 2012. And shout out to Mark Callaghan from Gangajang. And Paulfield from the Cockroaches and the Countdown Band. So thank you so much. It was a very, very great concert. I really, really enjoyed myself. And guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been a very good it's been a good fun time with them. Even just like supporting them, just by watching them, stuff like that. Countdown Live is so good, and I really enjoy myself. So, guys, it's very good to just get those kind of things out of the way. But they'll probably beginning again in September. We're starting again in September. And guys, guys, it was such a great concert. I really enjoyed myself. So, so many Aussie classics that I really love listening to, and I really love the 80s, the 70s, all those kind of genres. But yeah, guys, like 70s and 80s are pretty much the biggest ones to listen to yet. 60s ain't so much, but 70s and 80s, yeah, come on. You know, 70s and 80s are very good, so I really like them, so yeah. But anywho guys, also I'd just like to say before we end this vlog, I will be getting a new camera. Now, this next new camera I'm getting is the Sony A73. Yep, the Sony A73. And guys, I'm really looking forward to that. You know, it's been a long time waiting, because obviously even though I film on this camera as well, you know, I just kind of like, you know, get like little bits and pieces here and there. But you know, like, I would be still using this camera for concerts or drum covers. Unfortunately, I gave a little bit of slack on my drum covers, on my drumming videos lately again. Don't know why. I think it's because, you know, I'm just waiting to be approval and stuff like that. But you know, guys, tonight. I've been using this camera for the Squashflies Geek concert. You guys will probably be able to see that whenever it comes out. It'll probably be out by the time I put this out. So, you know, guys, you know, so it's just like a little bit of a thing. But I'd just like to say that I'm going to be getting the Sony A73 like as official for my vlogging camera, and this camera for like concerts and everything like that. But yeah. But anywho, guys, yeah. But look, great concert. It's a great gig.